3 friends online. Wowee.
Wow.
And there's 3 commentators. Oh, appropriate. I didn't know you could do that.
Also, this is our first Switch 2 commentary. It's Fast Fusion. You know me, and I like my futuristic racers, so I figured, why not have something to fill the time a little bit and show off what the Switch 2 can do with the futuristic racing, because Nintendo probably won't ever make an actual F-Zero again.
Yeah, because I correct me if I'm wrong, because I didn't look it up immediately before getting ready for this commentary. Did we do a commentary on Fast Racing Neo?
No, we did not.
We did not. Okay, so is this our first F-Zero-esque like commentary that's not F-Zero directly?
Yes, because we've never done a Wipeout game.
Yeah.
Wipeout was like Sony
F-Zero, yes.
F-Zero, okay. What was there any other big differences other than the fact that it was just like on Sony?
I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time since I played
What defines
Wipeout.
an F-Zero game, clone or otherwise? Is it just the speed? Is it the boost tracks? Is it the fact that you can destroy other vehicles?
I would say it's kind of like, it's a little bit more tricky because something's a Mario Kart alike if it's a mascot focused game with items. Like, that's
Yes.
pretty easy. I would say it's a combination of the aesthetic and the speed of the game. Oh, damn. All right. Where, like, it's focused on high speed and has a futuristic aesthetic to it, I would say. Because there is a little bit more variety in the technical aspects of these games. These games are definitely not meant to be pick up and play like your average Mario Kart-esque kind of racing game. This has definitely always been like a hardcore racer kind of deal where you play this if you want to get all crunchy with it.
Which is saying something, because this game already has, I think we got a brief glimpse of it at the menu. The game does have different difficulties.
Yes.
So, what does a lower difficulty mean in this game?
Slower speeds and generally easier AI. The AI can get very mean on the higher difficulties.
Okay, so basically, you can't really say 50cc. The game starts at 5,000cc.
Something like that, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing on the default difficulty just to, ease everyone in, so.
It's a matter of, for games like these, often just getting a handle on the controls gives people a tough time. And so, like, you need a mode where the controls aren't too, where you can adjust to the controls and then worry about, like, memorizing track layouts and dealing with aggressive enemies later. I'm not saying this game controls bad. I want to point that out. I haven't played this game. I don't know how it controls.
I was going to say, I don't think you haven't played this game.
Yeah. But the thing I want to bring it up is that many racing games like these, they're not meant to be as intuitive to control as Mario Kart. Speaking of Mario, Goomba
like
stomped
they
that guy.
deliberately are built with a learning curve.
Yeah.
For you to, I guess, feel more satisfaction for mastering the mechanics.
This was a problem Sonic Riders had, actually, where, you
The
would
learning curve was a little too high, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's this. You would expect the Sonic Riders to be like that Mario Kart style game where, there's items and mascot characters, but like it kind of leaned more into the F-Zero spectrum of racing games where, like, the mechanics in that game are pretty damn tough to master.
Yeah, well, I mean, Extreme Sports, I also think was just to keep it like more generalized. I think was also the vibe they were going for, which is weird because I think the first Riders game was 15th anniversary, so that was 2006.
Yes.
I would say that era of like sports games was already well past its prime. So
we were already on Tony Hawk's Underground 2 at that point.
SSX was also like on game 4 or 5 at that point too.
Yeah, I don't really. I'm the guy that only played, I think, the third Tony Hawk game, like, ever. So, and because that was really never my cup of tea. It was never really my genre of interest. So, I'm not entirely sure what was still considered relevant for like the extreme sports like era of video games.
Well, extreme sports just wasn't as popular by that era at all. Like you still had, like, at that point, shows like Rocket Power on Nickelodeon were kind of like, like appealing to a market that didn't really exist anymore. like the extreme
Shoobies.
kind of sport, like skateboarding, snowboarding kind of thing. That was like, that market mostly died up by the early 2000s. Like by 2006 or 7, that was not what the youths were really all that interested in by that point. I don't remember what the youths were interested in 2006. I was too busy playing my DS.
I was already in college. So,
you were a
it's hard
youth
to
at
say.
that point. You were 18 to 24-year-olds. That's like the market.
That's youth? No, you see, when you say youth, like I thought you meant like just like early teenager before graduating high school. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
That'd be me. I was 16 at the time.
Oh Lord.
Wait, you were already in college in 2006?
Yeah.
Wow, you're
I was in
old.
my second year.
You're
It was
an old fuck.
Okay, I was going into my second year. Yeah.
Jeez,
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird to think. I forget how much older you are than I am.
I am than everybody
I
else,
was
yes.
in.
Well, no, to be fair, like I think Lewis is up there. Maybe
He's
I
older
forget.
than me, but younger than John.
Okay, so I'm still the oldest, but it's also like I don't think I'm that much older.
Well, to put it into perspective, you were in college. I was still in middle school in 2006.
Oh my God, why'd you say that?
I turned 13.
I didn't need to know that.
Why do you?
Absolutely not.
What are you expecting?
Everyone was born in 1987.
No, John. In 1997, you were probably like 9.
I said 87.
Oh, 1987. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Yes.
And no, I was 10. that was 10 years old.
Not the whole time.
No. I will say I do have a bit of a visual critique, and it's minor. I know why they do it. I don't like how your car gets long when you're going high speeds. Like clearly, like it's a trick with the field of vision, and like done right, it can emphasize, "Holy shit, I'm going so fucking fast!" But it's like your car looks like it's made of fucking rubber, and it's just getting elongated.
Now that you
faster
pointed
you
out,
go.
I can't not notice it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really apparent.
Well, I mean, when I'm looking at a game like this, I'm not looking at the car an awful lot. I'm looking at the track ahead of me, so that I can not ram into stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not spending too much time looking at the car. The big thing about this game is that, like, if you're red, you touch the red stuff, and if you're blue, you touch the blue stuff. That's, like, the whole fast, like, MO, right?
Yes, generally speaking, you want to switch between basically the portal gun colors to get the boost pads.
You say that, I think Ikaruga's entire fucking barrier.
Your
mechanic was
1987
just-
is showing again, John.
Ikaruga is from the fucking late 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, Portal's a dated reference. That game came out in 2006.
Hey, I was in college during that time.
The other thing this game does really new is the fusion mechanic, where you can go into the shop and buy a bunch of different cars and mash them together to get higher stats and stuff.
Yeah, you can put them together for $50 amiibos.
Oh, fuck.
Thankfully, you don't have to do that for this game. Yeah, we recorded this right after the Direct came out, so...
Yeah. Listen.
You know what's funny? Like, speaking of amiibos and off of that Direct, for the Kirby Air Riders presentation, they announced a Kirby and Bandana D amiibo like combo that they're both riding their vehicles, but now you can swap between them. They're basically doing the Skylanders thing.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised it took as long for them to do that as they did now. But Elliot has been, my brother Elliot has been on a real Transformers kick over the last couple of months, and now he's toy collecting.
Oh, they're like
Because
the
that's how you
Transformers
know-
toys?
Yeah,
Like-
just like old school generation, like
Oh,
G1,
old
G2
ones.
Transformers
Those-
toys. Yeah,
You see, those probably... I know nothing about this market. My guess is that those would be really expensive, considering that kids probably treated them like shit, and they're probably all in terrible condition.
so the pricing hasn't been the problem so far. It's just finding them, like because they're old toys.
Yeah.
But my point is, at some point or another, like a goal of his is to build, I think it was Devastator or something like that, that requires 5 different bots to combine
jeez.
into one. And I think it's like, man, I hope amiibos never do this.
Oh, what,
sure
the
enough.
Exodia the Forbidden One amiibo?
Yes.
$29.99 to get the left arm of
Per
Exodia.
piece. Yeah. No, the head's 50 because it's the most important piece.
Oh, definitely. You pick up 2 right legs of Exodia so that you can hopefully trade for a right arm with somebody else who was able to get their extra.
Why do you have an arm in your pocket?
Don't worry about it.
You don't understand. Send people to the Shadow Realm with this one. What's the fucking Shadow Realm? I think our son is practicing the occult.
Oh no, it's worse. You can
My
get
amiibo
someone out
has
of
no weak cards. It has no weak pieces, Kaiva.
You see, here's the thing: you can transition somebody out of a cult. Once you get into like trading cards, that shit has you for life. You're better off with crack. Oh, jeez.
Fuck, I had a train of thought and I just completely lost it. God damn it, I hate that feeling.
Why are the Ewoks just swinging random logs in the middle of their
Why
village?
are we on a moon of Endor?
To race, obviously. Just win the race.
Was Moon of Endor in the Star Wars? Because that's actually a game that's probably on the F-Zero spectrum. Is the Star Wars
Pod Racer? Yeah,
Pod
definitely.
Racer on? I haven't played that game in so long. Did they do a Moon to Endor track in that?
I do not recall. It's been probably close to 15, 20 years since I last played it.
Yeah, because like that seems like such an easy W to put as a racetrack in that kind of game. You know, where like that's like the whole point of that scene in the movie is like, oh wow, look how fast these fuckers are, fast as fuck boy.
Yeah, but also, holy shit, look how much shit's on the way when you're going so fast. You know, at least this game has roads. They ain't have no such thing in the fucking movie.
Well, that was a part of the action scene. Like, I mean, that action scene's like honestly kind of filler. It's just good, so you don't mind really all that much. But that's like part of what made it interesting is that they actually had to deal with, you know, oh, if you're riding through the woods at 400 miles an hour, yeah, you got to watch out for every branch that's leaning a little bit too far off of a tree, which is pretty neat.
Skadoosh. There goes your head.
Oh, so you can just like run people over and it's fine in this game?
Yeah, you just spin out. Unless you're playing what's called superhero mode, which plays more like F-Zero, where if you crash out, you're dead, you have to start the race over again.
God damn.
Wait, so they make you like start at the beginning? Or as a...
Yes.
Well,
Well, no, you have
your
to
car
your car blew up. You have to restart the race.
Okay, because like in F-Zero, you just like fucking die, and you you have.
Well, you go to a menu and you have to restart. You don't go back to the beginning of the race.
Okay, because that was one of the things that I was thinking. Like, oh, if you're on lap 3 and then you die, going back to lap 1 might as well just quit out at that point. Do you get boost the same way in F-Zero? Like, oh no, you can pick up the coins too. It looks like.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, yeah, so what is the coins? Like, is that boost power?
Coins fill up your boost power, and they are also currency in championship mode.
Oh. Wait, so... Okay, no, you don't seem to... I was going to ask, do you spend coins to use boost?
No. Coins are purely for the shop to get new vehicles and music in the sound test.
You want everything in the shop, you have to purposefully drive like shit.
Is boost your
Well, you
health
don't wanna
like
spend
in
coins for
F-Zero
boost power.
too?
In superhero mode, yes. Here, if you run out of boost, it's not a big deal. You just can't boost anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, you just can't go fast.
Because that was something about F-Zero that I was always never good at, is like managing the boost, because I just never want to use it, because otherwise I'll die.
You got to play risky to win the race.
God, I know, and that's like the risk-reward element of F-Zero that people really thrive on. I just hate any video game where you play like that. Well, I don't hate the game, but I hate playing like that in any game. Paper Mario, I think it's like universally agreed that the best badge in the game is oh god, Mega Rush, the one where if you're at 1 HP, you do 4 more damage than normal.
Yeah.
Like universally claimed to be like the best badge in the game. They're like, I think, unless if you consider Power Bounce the best badge in the game. But, you know, it's like, it's up there. But I hate using it whenever I'm playing, because then I have to be at 1 HP, and if I fuck up a block, I die.
Yeah. High risk, high reward. You don't like high risk, high reward.
Well, I like high rewards. I don't like it when...
I just hate working for it.
I don't like it when the risk is so high where if I literally make one mistake, I die. I guess is the thing. I want there to be like some amount of room for me to Dude, that was your paycheck.
All right. That's not what should have happened. The car should have fucking spun out and crashed and ate shit. Because you know what those coins are when they're not on the road? Caltrops. Bam.
We'll see what other crazy track designs are in store for us in the next part of Fast Fusion. So see you guys all then. Later.